Welcome to my Shabazz channel. Today very interested information. NASA information July 17th UPP NASA on Tuesday rolled out from Louisiana crucial rocket stage on the way to Florida as part of NASA's Artemis II mission to send humans on the moon again. The 212-foot-long Space Launch System rocket's first stage was released from NASA's machined assembly facility in New Orleans in order to travel by barge about 900 miles to Florida's Kennedy Space Center, where NASA recently announced plans to name a building after legendary human computer Dorothy Vaughan and other women involved in the historical Apollo space program ahead of the 55th anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing. Its delivery for the Artemis mission now signals a shift from manufacturing to launch readiness as teams continue to make progress on hardware for all major elements for future SLS rockets. John Honeycutt, SLS program manager at NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, HALA, said Tuesday in a news release. Rockets John Honeycutt, SLS program manager at NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, HALA, said Tuesday in a news release the SLS rocket's core stage, of which Boeing was the project's lead contractor, is the largest NASA has ever produced. According to the Federal Space Agency, it reportedly was loaded on giant platforms and slowly pulled down Venus Street to a Mississippi River Gulf Canal loading area, where it was put on NASA's Pegasus barge for the trip to Florida. Related NASA events commemorate 55th anniversary of Apollo 11 moon landing. NASA Deer flew over New York City, a Statue of Liberty. U.S. Germany doubled down on space exploration. NASA names Andre Dublis has backup Artemis II crew member. It will provide more than 2 million pounds of fuel thrust for the Orion spacecraft as part of the planned Artemis II crewed mission, which has the goal to fly for astronauts back to the moon. The rocket has 5 major parts to it, the space agency says, such as 2 huge tanks to hold more than 733,000 gallons of super-chilled liquid propellant to feed its 4S-5 engines, of which NASA in March completed the 9th of 12 scheduled tests at NASA's Stennis Space Center, now based St. Louis in Mississippi. For NASA astronauts Reid Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch and Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen are widely expected to orbit the moon on next year's planned Artemis mission. It will mark the first time that a woman, a person of color and an international partner set off for the moon on a mission to reach the planet.